Good morning. I don't see anyone, I don't see any messages yet. No comments. I don't seem to see what the problem is here. Oh, okay. I had it on, looks like I had it on the wrong setting. There we go. Big game versus Hawaii today. That's right. Uh, I was unable to find my outlift yesterday. I'm actually drinking a sample that a guy at the Nutri Shop gave me. Um, I'm not sure why Vitamin Shop isn't carrying Outlift by Nutrex anymore. I'm not very happy. I don't remember the name of this shit, but it's tastes like it's raspberry lemonade, which is a good flavor for a pre-workout. Shit, not getting any messages displayed. They come in, then they go away. I hate that. What the fuck? Is that your mommy's car, Jay? Yeah, what do you expect me to do? Go out and buy a car when I don't even have a job? That would be real intelligent. How do you make the payments when you don't have income, you moron? Been watching porn lately? No, not really. Yes, Butters, I can see your messages, but now they fade away. They just went away. I don't understand the problem with this. It's like I gotta constantly fuck with it, and then they eventually fade away. I don't know. Seen Jason lately? No, I haven't. Leonard Person, what is your stack, father? I'm doing TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, 1 milliliter a week. I was doing one shot a week. This week I split it up and did half an ml on Tuesday and half an ml on Thursday. I've heard that keeps your testosterone levels uh, more balanced, more level throughout the week. Let's see. Palms Poster Boy, father needs to join Powerhouse to become the alpha of the gym. Only father can do this. Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't have any income right now. So we're going to have to figure something out if you guys want me filming with Andrew once that gym opens. What's the heart situation? You got AFib? Well, I think I do technically still have AFib. I just keep myself out of it. AFib is not something you're in all the time, at least the way I understand it. So basically, when I left the hospital, the instructions I was given, it was an exercise restriction because I asked them, is it okay if I start working out? And they said, yes, absolutely. They said, just don't get your heart rate over 130. And that's straight out of the doctor's mouth. That's not off the internet. That's not one of you trolls giving me medical advice. That's not from fucking some loser fucking 5'7" bodybuilder. That's straight from a fucking cardiologist. Don't get your heart rate over 130 and you'll be fine. Now, I'm sure after a hard set, my heart does go above 130, but that's not sustained. So I don't really want to go back on the road. Trust trolls, not doctors. That's a real good advice. I stopped having sex to watch this. Why don't you make your girlfriend or boyfriend watch it too? Uh, Ian McCarthy science. Nate being cucked again. When was Nate ever not cucked? Nate is a cuck for life. Will you drink booze again? That's a great question. Doesn't bother me that you're asking that because it's a logical question. And honestly, I don't think I could answer that without lying. Yes or no. Um, I don't know. I mean, I know I can't drink the malt liquor, the beer, the high gravity beer, because I was having more complications from sugar than I was from the fucking alcohol. Um, Really, I think once you get to be over 50, you pretty much can't handle the sugar that's in a lot of drinks. Um, you know, really a hard seltzer or a hard liquor is really going to be your only option unless you want to become diabetic like Lenny and have purple feet. So that's my situation. I mean, would I like to have a drink and get drunk? Yes, but do I think it's I mean, I don't really want to. I guess that's kind of but I guess I answered that kind of fucked up that I'd like to, but I don't want to. How about that? Jay, liquor is gay. Well, I don't know. Really, all alcohol is stupid. I mean, it really does nothing for you. Um, Personally, I'd rather smoke a big fat doobie or a joint, whatever you young kids call it these days. Alcohol doesn't give you anything it doesn't take. Yeah, I mean it. Alcohol is really a when you compare it to other drugs, alcohol is a terrible, terrible drug. There's nothing good about alcohol. In fact, when you die from drinking too much alcohol, they don't. It doesn't say drug overdose on your death certificate. It says, what does it say? It doesn't say overdose. It says alcohol poisoning. Doesn't say overdose. It says poisoning. So what's that tell you? So yeah, I would much prefer to smoke a big fat joint right now. But I probably wouldn't want to work out because I would be so fucking stoned. So I'm just sitting in the basement, um, waiting for the gym to open. It's one thing I don't like about LA Fitness is they open at 8 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. That really sucks. There's more nutrients in beer than milk. That sounds like a line of garbage to me. That sounds like something Brad would say. Milk is for babies. I think he's imitating Arnold when he says that. I'm surprised McCuck doesn't say that. Milk is for babies. Adam McLeod. Oh, you wasted your whole life lifting. I wouldn't say that. I like the gym life. I think you meet the best people in the gym. You know, a lot of people can talk shit, but, when it comes to really, the gym is the place where I come in contact with the most diversity. I mean, in my personal life, I usually don't encounter any black people or any homosexuals. So I got that going for me at the gym, at least. The mailman said you're not welcome at his place. Yeah, who cares? Jay's addicted to the smell of sweat. Yes. I like taking off a chick's sneakers after she's been in the gym, smelling those sweaty feet. Mm. So Michigan doesn't play till 8 o'clock at night tonight. University of Hawaii. They're gonna kill Hawaii. Thoughts on Dale's new electric car? I don't know. I haven't seen any verification that Dale bought that Tesla, but it's definitely cool. I don't really like the styling of Tesla, but I really appreciate their performance. I mean, nothing beats the torque of an electric motor. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at horsepower graphs on a chart where they plot the foot-pounds of torque and the horsepower. The torque curve on a on an electric motor is perfectly flat. It makes the same torque no matter how many RPMs the engine is turning. So when you have a flat torque curve like that, that means you always have power. You're never in the wrong gear. You know, sometimes if you're driving a stick shift like Dale Chance, you can put it in the wrong gear and you're not in the right RPM band to make good power. Well, with an electric motor, because the torque curve is perfectly flat, you've always got power, and you never run out of power. So I really, I know electric. A lot of people think electric is gay, but from a performance standpoint, it's fucking awesome. You really got to appreciate electric vehicles for what they are. I mean, if I had $100,000, I wouldn't mind buying a Ford Lightning pickup truck. I'll bet they fucking are fast as fuck. But personally, I think the way of the future is a hybrid because we don't have the infrastructure for everybody plugging in a goddamn electric car. So I think with hybrids, not a plug-in hybrid, but a hybrid where you can charge your own batteries with the gas or diesel engine. That's the way of the future, at least the short-term future, is hybrids because we can't all be plugging in. Uh, Nobody will have fucking electricity if we all plug in our cars. So, and if you look at the performance of the Acura NSX, I know I've rambled on about the Acura NSX in the past, but that's a perfect example of a performance hybrid. You got a fucking pretty crazy V6 making gasoline power. Then you've got 3 additional electric motors. By the way, the NSX is all-wheel drive. So the V6 feeds all 4 tires. Then you have an additional electric motor on the rear axle. And then you have 2 additional electric motors on each front hub. So, and basically, I believe the way the NSX operates is the electric motors assist for enhanced acceleration, if I'm not mistaken. And the electric motors also serve as your traction control. If one tire starts to spin or lose traction, the electric